Hi. Did you know that if you can speak 3,000 words in the English language, you can pretty much say everything that you need to say on a day to day basis? We are learning one word a day for 3,000 days. Let's take a look. Fair. Fair has two meanings. This kind of a party could be a fair. And this, if something is fair, a lot of kids will say, that's not fair. He got an ice cream and I didn't. You say, well, it is fair because I gave you both $1 and you spent your dollar on that car and he spent his dollar on the ice cream. It's fair. Okay. So if something is fair, we mean, is it equal? We mean equal. We might mean, so this kind of fair is equal. Just is another word for fair, just to justify justice. And then this kind of fair, it might be party. It might be bazaar. It might be an amusement park. A fair, a place where people go buy and sell things. There are games there. It's a fair. The judge made a fair decision considering all the evidence presented in the case. A fair decision. It's a just decision. The fair was held in the town square featuring booths, games, and local food vendors. That's the party kind of fair. It's important to have a fair chance to compete in any contest, ensuring that everyone starts on equal footing. So this fair is the justice or the equality fair. Despite the fair weather, ooh, this is a different fair. Despite the fair weather, they decided to postpone the picnic due to the unpredictable forecast. So another word for fair would be good. Good is another word for fair. And that's what, when we talk about the fair weather, we're talking about good weather. Despite the fair weather, they decided to postpone the picnic due to the unpredictable forecast. Her fair complexion made her a natural choice for roles requiring a certain look in films. So this kind of fair is a completely different meaning again. This fair means pale. Pale. I am very fair complected because my skin is pale. Uh, my skin is almost white. I am fair complected. All right. The opposite of fair, there were 4 meanings of fair, remember? We had the just or the unjust, so it'd be unfair. That means unjust. We have the fair as a party doesn't really have an opposite, but the fair as in pale would be dark, opposite of pale. So fair or dark. The fair that meant good would be bad. Okay. The noun for fair is fair. That would be the party is a noun. All the others are adjectives. The verb for fair. The adjective is fair, but that's not fair, or the fair-skinned. girl. And the adverb for fair would be fairly. But fairly means almost. Sometimes in some of these very common words like fair, when we turn to an adjective, it becomes a completely different word almost. It starts as the same word, but then it has a completely different meaning. So fairly is almost. Another example of that is the word hard. Hard is an adjective that can mean difficult, but hardly means not quite there. It has a completely different meaning. So when you make it an adverb, be careful if that it's one of those that changes the meaning completely. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you are going to use these words today. I hope that you come back tomorrow for my next video, which will be one of the 3,000 words.